What will you do if you realize your phone was left in a ride like Yango, Uber, or Bolt? Let me know in the comment section down below. So after all this enjoyment and happiness, now we are about to meet the saddest part of that day and what made that day the worst day in my life in Cote d'Ivoire here. But this is what we did. Did we get our phone back or not? On our way back home, Abubakar's phone got drained. That's the battery. So he asked me off a call so that he could charge his phone in the Yango. Guys, this is one of the biggest mistakes that most of the travelers do. We the travelers, never charge your phone in an Uber or any car. There's two possibilities. It's either you forget or you remember. And if you forget, that's it. Forget it. Even a ride like Yango, people will be like, yeah, you can talk to the customer service and get your phone back. That happens in countries that the riders are generous and truthful to their customers, but not in places like Cote d'Ivoire. That doesn't mean all drivers in Cote d'Ivoire are thieves or fraudsters, no, but forcefully, just some few of them. So on our way back home, we got down from the Uber and I was waiting for my brothers to bring in the cash so that we could pay the Uber driver before I would leave the Yango. I said Uber, Yango. I was the last person to get down, and that's how I forgot Abubakar's phone and my charger. So I was sitting right next to the driver and they were sitting behind me. So the phone was right in between the driver and I. That's where we put in on charge, and it was right in the middle. Listen, now when we got down and the driver left after some 20-30 minutes, Abubakar came back and told me he left his phone in the Yango. So we have to start calling and finding ways to get the driver's contact. Another two tips that I want to give you here: if you are taking a Yango, Uber or Bolt, make sure you don't forget their number plates, and make sure you have their numbers, their telephone numbers, because all will be needed when trying to get your phone back. So we used the customer service of my Yango application and filed a complaint. They also gave us some options and some forms to fill. Now this is what happened. If you are a traveler, make sure you are very careful out there. Now in the question, they asked of the telephone number of that Abubakar, that's my friend. They also asked of date of the ride, which was on the 6th of June 2025. They asked the time of the ride, and it was between 10:30 to 10:50 a.m. The ride fare was how much? It was 3,100 CFA franc,